curious about the world is such a gift. And when you go and explore the world, you realize that you can be halfway across the world. We were just in Singapore a month ago, and you realize that we're all the same. And it brings the world closer and smaller and closer to your heart. And so what I love about Steve and Dee is that they just come with such curiosity to learn and to explore. And when I think about Dee, the thing that always comes to mind is that great laugh that she has. And I think that's one of the most endearing qualities she has, because she brings joy everywhere she goes. And their relationship is so inspiring because, let me just say, I know it, working together in this business can be, it comes with great gifts and it comes with great challenges. But nothing will break through any past story you have than working in network marketing together. And you two are constantly inspiring to me. And I just love your joy and enthusiasm and laughter that you bring every single day. Dee, come on up.
Thank you. So I'm going to shift gears. And what I'm going to talk to you about today is right here.
Here, I'll be
Was it close? Okay.
Okay.
already done.
Okay. So,
Oh, she left money on.
who would like to make more money through longevity
Yes.
this month?
Woo!
Okay, great. That's what I'm going to do for you.
Dee, bring it.
Okay, there's a couple of things that create stability in your business. And they involve making money, because you do not get paid unless somebody buys products. And nobody buys products if we don't tell them about our products. And so we can't keep these things a secret. And so one of the key things that we've learned in our time here, and we're so grateful to Scott and Juliet for teaching us this right out of the gate, is get a CEO pack, get on Autoship, get on 90 for life. And it's the greatest gift longevity has. Because if we can change somebody's health, you are changing their life. And they can have all the money in the world. And if they don't have their health, they don't have anything. They have no joy, they have no happiness, and the quality of their life deteriorates, and they spend what money they have trying to get their health back. So Autoship is a key to both. And so there's a couple of things that I want to talk to you about on Autoship before we get more into this. So I'm not going to shame anyone if you currently are not on Autoship. I'd like you to just be open to adding that to your budget. And here's what Autoship does. It is the law of attraction. If you have an Autoship, guess what happens? You have money in your bank account to pay for your Autoship. It's amazing. It's you committing to the universe that you are going to buy these products for your health. And it's a mindset thing, just like Steve talked about. And your people that you're talking to will do what you do. Therefore, how can you talk from a position of strength and encouragement about an Autoship you currently don't have? There's something in the back of your mind that's going to be saying, liar, liar, I'm a liar. And you don't want that. You don't want that. You want yourself to be in alignment with what you say and how you live your life. So Autoships we're crazy about. In fact, we have more than one because we want to make sure we never run out of these products. So you want to keep a list of the things that you're going to run out of. And you only have to do Autoship once a month, and you can change it up to the last couple days before it. You probably can even change it the night before.
You can.
Sometimes that doesn't work. Beware of weekends.
Yeah.
Because weekend auto ships have interesting behaviors. And so they're not as forgiving as weekday ones. However, you only need to go in there once. Just keep a list. Or now, use the app. If you think of something, throw it in the cart or just push add into your auto ship. It's a really easy thing. And swap where you shop. So you're going to run out of toothpaste. Well, if you haven't researched toothpaste, people, Crest is not the best thing for your molars or your brain or the rest of you. We have awesome toothpaste that does not have bad ingredients in it. When you run out of Crest, go buy our toothpaste. There are other things, shampoo, you name it. Anything that you use, you're going to get a better quality of, yes, coffee, everything. Chocolate, 2 weeks, guys, 2 weeks till triple treat time. Yes. So that not only enables you to share the product experience, share your products with people so they can sample them. You know, share one triple treat and then have them order their own. But the coffee, invite people to your house for coffee and serve our coffee instead of going to Starbucks, and those burnt beans aren't that great for you guys. And their decaf is horrible. So if you're going to an afternoon or evening meeting at Starbucks, their decaffeinated coffee has bad chemicals in it. Also, when you talk to your team, not everyone is going to be attracted to health products and the 90 for life. Right? Therefore, you need to create the value proposition of preventive 90 for life, because everyone is being bombarded by toxins and crappy food and bad air and not getting enough sleep and exhaust and whatever, that you need to create the value proposition of, if you're not suffering from something, do you want to? No! So get on the 90 Look for Life now, and you won't need all the secret sauce things that add on to it. And the tool that we have that can help you with that is have people take the health evaluation. The health evaluation is an online thing. There are printed ones roaming around. I could probably find you a printed one in my files at home. But that helps people pick the products without you being the product expert. And that way, you're using Dr. Wallach's system to create a list for them to add to their auto ship to improve their health.
There's one in the latest Be the Change magazine.
Yes, there's a printed one in the Be the Change magazine. So you can make copies of it. And you can go figure it out for them, or you can plug it into the online one on their behalf. So the other thing is, Autoship creates a stability in your income. So I want you to think about the different ways that people are introduced to our products. And we have so many vehicles of entry points in so many ways that we can introduce people to longevity now. You could get overwhelmed. However, no matter what their passion is, they only have one body to live in. And so even if you're sharing a different vertical, you're going to essential oils, or you're doing a social or whatever, there's a way to weave the 90 for Life message into that very easily, and to explain to them, in addition to these products, this is the one that got me in the door. And even if it wasn't the one that got you in the door, it's the one that's going to pay you for the rest of your life without having to go to the doctor or take pharmaceuticals, heaven forbid, or any of those other things. So there's a way to create that. So when you have a non-CEO come into your business, or a preferred customer come into your business, a lot of times their purchase is a supportive friend purchase. And particularly I noticed this with the socials. they feel like they need to do something, but they haven't seen the value in the products enough to explore them and to get into the business side of it. Those are the people that you can go back to this month and say, I've been learning about some stuff I want to share with you. And I think you and your family will benefit, and then go into the 90 for Life message. Or ask them about their health. They may have been great last month. This month, their husband's been diagnosed with cancer. This month, their kid has mono. Whatever it is, people are always in peaks and valleys with their finances and their health. We're never on the mountaintop the whole time. And so by keeping in contact with people who haven't ordered, people who, they were in for a while and then they stopped, check with their health. We had somebody that we always tell people to at least try the 90 for Life for 90 days. If we had not done the health survey with him and asked him to take the health survey before he canceled his Autoship, he would not be on Autoship today. He noticed enough of an improvement in his health that he canceled his mind canceling the Autoship. And so using the tools and checking in with people helps you be more profitable. I know, it sucks to hear people say no and they don't like the taste of something and all of that. Go to solution. And even having people over to your house or bringing your stuff with you, taste test with them. Ask them what products they like the taste of best. $25 bottle of Cherry Mints, canister of BTT, a plain plant-derived minerals. They'll choose one of them, and then there's the pill form also with the on-the-go pack, so people can do that. The other thing that for your business is to talk to them about Autoship. If you've got somebody that's just ordering because their income fluctuates, talk to them about what they can do on Autoship. And maybe go to solution with some budgeting type stuff. The other thing is set a goal to increase your Autoships every month. And this goes back to boosting your volume for qualifying. Those people who want to rank advance need to pay attention to their personal QB each month. And that means sales associates, you want your Autoship to be 150 QB. It's done. Then you get your Autoship done, you work on your team, help them to get theirs done. Senior sales associate, 200. 1-star's 250 QB. 2-star and above, 300 QB. The most you ever need to do for qualifying is 300 QB. If you do 2 Healthy Body Start Packs and coffee and one other product, it's easy to get to 300 QB. The other thing is there are specials throughout the month to help you increase your volume, and there are special things that you can do to boost your Autoships. They have several different monthly options. Marianne mentioned the Heritage Maker points. You can do the Heritage Maker Club every month. There's an Essential Oils Club. There's a makeup beauty box every month. There's a Soul Purpose. There was a coffee club, but right now, coffee club's on hiatus. There's the Alicia, which is sold out or back ordered this month, so order it. It's back ordered, it's coming, and it's really cute. It's a cute matching bracelet and pendant, very cute. And the other thing is, when you see things on the longevity sites that are double and triple QB, guess what that gift is for you? That's qualifying gifts. Well, you want your brain to say it's a sale, it's a qualifying deal. And the reason that those help, and I'm not going to name names, but somebody on our team had the nerve to say, why do you always tell us what these double QB and triple QB things are? Because it's not a deal. It's not saving us money. Yes, it is, because you can buy less products during the month to qualify if you leverage those. And the first one every month is a triple QB. So if it's 50 QB for that item, guess how much QB you get? 150. Well, that's most of your qualifying volume, no matter what your rate is. And it's a good way to promote that product to someone you want to help qualify as well. So you can talk to 3 people in your downline about a 50 QB, triple QB item on the first day of the month. You get 3 on your top line to order, and you're a sales associate on the first triple QB of the month without them even doing their auto ship. So that's another way to leverage it. Right now, coffee is buy one, get one free through the end of the year. Okay.
Gigi Hill has a buy one, get one too, I guess.
Buy one, get a gift.
Oh, get a
yeah,
gift, get a gift.
They have 3 of them this month.
And the pet product.
And pet product.
And if you are not Christmas shopping in your own store,
Shame
Yeah,
on
shame on
you.
you.
Yeah, where do people go to find those?
to go, to
D.
find like what the deals are, the promos.
Where do they go
They
to
can
find,
call me.
where do they go to find the triple and the double QB? That's the question back here.
Oh, for the deal days?
Yeah,
When we have the
deal
deal
days.
days? Okay, on Masters of Enrollment Facebook page,
Or the
And longevity.
fan page.
fan page, are posted every week what the deals are.
And Facebook, the Facebook fan page. And usually about 100 people repost it. Because I see it I probably see that several different times. I know Fred Van Loo posted on his, the essential oils, the social selling. Nina Alicia, Deb Hole reposted, several people reposted.
Heels and sweatpants or whatever that is. Sweatpants.
Yes. So the other thing I wanted to talk to you about is, how do you talk to these people when?
Did you already talk about free shipping? We know free shipping because everything we order.
Oh, I forgot the best thing.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you,
We know free
Dr.
shipping.
K.
Everything is on auto ship.
Autoships have free shipping for 100 QB or more. And that's, a Health and Body Star cap is over 100 QB. So the thing I wanted to talk to you about is the residual income. You guys have seen this chart over and over again. But when you have someone on Autoship, that's work you don't have to do. You can go look for new people. You can talk to people that have stopped ordered. But when you have Autoships, that's like autopilot foundation of your business. So when we show these, can you pull that slide up in the that shows our comp plan in the business presentation? When you see the chart that we show in the compensation plan, and it talks about the levels of people deep and wide that you need, and if you have 2 people, how it multiplies, so it goes 2, 4, 8, 16. If you have 3, it goes 3, 9, 81.
Come on, come on.
81.
I think the cheat sheet, oh no,
Oh,
I don't know, I don't know. Is that
We have the
That's
4,
up there.
we have 4,
Four.
Okay, the
Yeah.
4 is the best. Anyway, that is really important. And I'm gonna I'll just pass these around for you.
I have copies of those. Let me get it.
Yeah, this chart, actually, we just have Marianne pass this out. This shows you, when Marianne passes this out, this is a chart she passed out a Super Saturday ago or so. This shows you why you want to duplicate this stuff. And so now, here's the key. If you don't talk to people about this, it's not gonna happen. Scott has a thing on our team where he has a 28th of the month club to qualify for your rank qualification. For if you've got your 1 star and above qualified by the 28th of the month, you get a special call. And he invites a special trainer and we have a special call. Well, why he says that is so that the rest of the month you can help your team. Take care of yourself earlier in the month. So he suggests setting your auto ship at the beginning of the month. So if everyone that is building your business in your team has their auto ship set in the first 2 weeks of the month, you know what you have to work for, and you know who you need to work with to get where they want to go. That's a really key point. So you don't wait until the last day of the month to start calling people and telling them about their orders.
Do you have to change your date?
Okay. You can change your auto ship date in the back office. You do not have to call anymore. Actually, if you go into the back office in your auto ship, there's a way to change the date in the old back office.
If you
So
put it on the app too, if you use the app, it lets you do it in there too.
I haven't changed the date in there, so
Okay,
does anybody know that?
Yeah,
Okay,
no,
yeah,
yeah,
yes.
so-
Okay, so Danny's done it in the app now too. The other thing is that I wanted to get to with the auto ships is you can't wait until the last day of the month to start working on your business to qualify. You need to start at the beginning of the month. So once you know where everybody's auto ships are, you want to start working on what your next goal is. How you're going to get there is your daily activity. And so your rank is never going to pay your bill. Your rank tells you how many people you helped in a month to hit it. So if you hit 1 star once and never hit it again, you've got it, the rank title for life, but you don't have the paycheck for life. Every month, each of us starts with a clean slate. We got to start over every month. And so the auto ships give you a jump start. And so if you're senior sales associate right now and that's your auto ships, guess what? Your goal is to build them to 1 star. And by doing that, you help 3 other people get to sales associate or senior sales associate. And everyone else who's got auto ship that fills in, guess what? You'll be a 1 star. So you have to do that by measuring your daily activity. And that means you got to set some goals of how many people you're going to talk to. And there are a couple tools I want to share with you about that. This is in the back office. And this is a tool called 90 for Life Success Activity Log. So you can all go into the Resource Center, into the Business Building Tools, and get this chart. It is very simple. It talks about how many phone calls for the week, how many team calls, contacts made, appointments made, guests to a business presentation. It's an old one, so it uses old terminology, new sponsor, new CEO, training, business presentations and trainings attended. And you get points for the week. So a goal would be use something like this to create action. Many of you heard about Star School. Star School was introduced with a workbook and a program. The website is starschoolsystem.com.
I'm gonna have you write up on that word.
Okay. So he has, Cheryl and Paul created a massive action plan, and they've got a worksheet that might help you as well. And it lists the daily activities. And the key ones are self-improvement, recruiting, and coaching. Well, if you don't have anyone to coach yet, guess what? You're focused on self-improvement and recruiting. And the goal is to increase your business activity and get it consistent. However, if you don't like scores or points or gamification, I happen to love games and challenging myself to improve with points. So this is a really good system for me. However, it might not be for you. There's books out there, there's a high achiever playbook. There's all kinds of ways to keep track of it. The key thing is do something every day. Talk to someone every day. And even those little bits, even if all you've got is 10 minutes, you can call someone, you can text someone to make progress. And in the Star School, they have a 90-day game plan. So we're testing this out. We're about halfway through, and we had awesome results in the first half. I mean, last month was really a killer month for us.
And how much did your business increase?
60-some%.
62.
62.
Yeah.
Yes. And I think I wasn't that intentional before. And, you know, I have a to-do list of what I'm gonna do. I have a list of people to call for this, that, and the other thing. But guess what? This holds me accountable. And so those are some tools to help you. And one of the things I challenge you to do is have a prospect that you're gonna call and somebody that you haven't talked to in a long time and do an interview. And then also somebody that you've already enrolled. If you just do 3 calls a day, every day consistently, great things will happen after you do your affirmations.
Yes. Yes.
So that's what I put.